Все, мы подключились. Отлично. Теперь на конференции. Дорогие друзья, мы продолжаем программу 6-го международного образовательного медиафорума «Префикс +10». И сегодня у нас «МЕДИАмост Россия-США». Я с большим удовольствием представляю команду медиашколы «Дюйм». Девочки сейчас сами с вами поговорят. И команда, которая является студентами уже первого курса Политехнического института в штате Вирджиния. Винсент и Изабель. Правильно?
Да.
Да, отлично. Ну что же, мы начинаем наш медиамост. Это мы выключаем. Это у Евгения Бобрышова шум, мы его выключили. Поехали.
Hello, one more time. My name is I'm 16 years old, and I really like journalism. And today I have an amazing opportunity to be a host of this meeting. And now I would like girls to introduce themselves.
Hello, my name is Nastya. I'm 16 years old. I'm interested in journalism. Also, I like to write poems and articles.
Hello, my name is Anna, and I'm also 16 years old. I'm really glad to be here today, and I would like to ask you some questions. I hope you will be you are ready to ask. And also, girls will translate everything that you will say. And right now, we would like you to tell us some words about yourselves.
You got it.
Okay, my name's Isabel. I'm 18 years old, and I go to Virginia Tech, a university in Virginia. I'm studying biology, and this is my brother. And I like to do swimming and studying, and yeah, you can go.
So we're twin siblings. So this is my twin sister. So we're both 18 and we both go to the same university. I also swim and I study finance in college.
We live in Kursk. It's an ancient town, and the population is about 450,000 people. We have a lot of sites, and one of them is a theater after Alexander Pushkin, a famous Russian poet. Do you know him? I mean, have you heard about him?
Pushkin? Not me.
I've heard about him, yeah.
Because as far as I know, there is a myth that he is not popular in other countries.
Oh, he's not?
And what can you say about your cities and actually about the USA in general?
The city?
Мы можем перевести на русский, что ты спросила сейчас для наших участников? Проговори. Мы по-русски сейчас переведем вопрос и попробуем еще раз вам рассказать. Если рядом мама, пусть пока мама переводит вам на английский то, что все по-русски. Спасибо.
Только что я рассказывала про наш город. Мы живем в городе Курске. Это довольно древний город, и в нем живет около 450 тысяч человек. У нас очень много достопримечательностей, и одна из этих достопримечательностей – театр имени Александра Сергеевича Пушкина, нашего известного поэта, писателя. И вопрос такой, что вы можете рассказать про ваш город, в котором вы живете, и в целом про США?
About our city. So Virginia is the state we live in the United States, but We live near Washington, D.C., capital of the U.S. Do you guys know Washington, D.C.?
Yes,
of course.
Yes. So we live about 30 minutes away from Washington, D.C. And in D.C. there's a lot of things to do as well, a lot of museums and memorials and buildings and theaters. What else? There's a lot of parks there. It's a lot of tourist attractions, so a lot of things to do. And it's like very historical. So what else is this?
I mean, there are just a lot of different memorials and museums that you can visit and like understand the culture of America as well, and also just history in general or whatever you like. As I know, there's there are art museums, there's the Spy Museum, there's the General History Museum. Then there's also a bunch of different memorials for different presidents of the United States. So you can always, so like the Thomas Jefferson, the Lincoln Memorial as well. So, I mean, there's a lot of different things you can do to learn about the history of America, you could say.
And there is one more thing for our guests and viewers. If you have any questions, you can ask them and put down on the chat, and we will answer. Yes, you can write them in English or in Russian as you like.
Okay.
Also, if you have any questions about Russia, questions to us, you may answer.
Or can I ask what your names are?
My name is Ksenia. My name is Nastya. My name is Alva.
Okay, I just wanted to.
Настя, Анна.
Okay, thank you.
But you also can call me Susha. The first question is, have you been to Russia, and would you like to visit our country if you haven't been there?
Here you go.
Well, I went to Russia when I was very little, so I don't really remember. But besides that, I've never been to Russia. So I have nothing to go off of for any opinions. However, I do want to visit, and I'm not sure where I'd go, but it seems like a very interesting place.
I went to Russia when I was little too. We did go to Kyrgyzstan though, if you guys know where that is. A few years ago. So, because that's where my mom grew up.
Do you know any stereotypes about Russia?
Stereotypes? Oh, what stereotypes?
It's always cold.
It's cold?
Yes, it's true. But last year was not so cold.
What else?
Yeah, same here.
We didn't have snow.
No, we didn't really have snow here either. So, I don't know.
Okay, did you take gap year?
Gap year? No, we did not take a gap year.
What do you think about gap year? And why we didn't think?
I think gap year is good for some people if they do some stuff during the gap year. But if they don't have anything planned, I think it's kind of a waste of time. What do you think?
I think it depends on the person, but if you need to take a gap year, you can do very productive things like working and studying, so that then the next year you can get into a better university or better job, whatever it be. So in some cases it could be really beneficial, but in some cases people just want to go to school and learn. So if that's the case, then you don't want to take a gap year.
Okay, thank you. Now I will translate to our guests in Russian. Мы сейчас спросили у наших участников нашего медиамоста,
какие стереотипы они знают о России, и они ответили то, что в России очень холодно, но, как мы с вами знаем, это не стереотип, несмотря на то, что прошлой зимой у нас даже не было практически снега. Также мы спросили у них, что они думают по поводу года отпуска после школы, перед университетом. И они сказали, что, возможно, это очень распространено в Америке, они сказали, что, возможно, для некоторых людей это и хорошо, но они считают, что это потеря времени, и это им не нужно, они хотят продолжать обучаться и не брать никакого отпуска перед университетом. Окей? Do you have friends who took gap year?
I know a few people, a few friends who did, but during that time they're swimmers, so they were practicing every day and also working. So and then now they're in college like a year later. So, do you know anyone?
Okay, I will translate it.
Okay.
Я спросила, есть ли друзья у ребят, которые брали gap year, и они сказали о том, что у них есть пара человек, которые брали gap year, но они каждый день практиковались, они каждый день работали, то есть они реально были знать, что делать. Они не тратили год. Well, and do you have any classmates or friends from Russia? Есть ли у вас друзья, либо одногруппники из России?
I wouldn't say I really have any friends from Russia, no. But
Нет, нет друзей из России.
Мы хотели бы с вами подружиться, наверное, да?
Yes, and we will be also
Yeah, let's be friends.
friends as you.
Сейчас вас смотрят ребята из разных городов России. И я думаю, у вас теперь появятся друзья из России, из разных городов.
Now, you are watched by people who live in different cities, and
Аня, помогайте.
I think they all want to be friends with you.
Oh, we'll be friends with you. We'll give you guys our contact
Okay,
information.
we have some question in our chat. Is it difficult to find a job in USA for Russian people?
For Russian people.
Who doesn't know English?
I don't think it's that hard. There's a lot of jobs here, and we have what? Yeah, so there's a lot of immigrants in the United States, a lot of diversity, and it's not that hard to find a job in the beginning. And like we have a family friend who came from Russia, and they found a job pretty easily. What did they do? At a restaurant, I think.
Well, of course, if you want to find a job in America, you're gonna have to work hard as well. So you're gonna have to, I mean, it's not always gonna be easy, but if you do put your mind to it and you put some effort, you should definitely be able to get your feet on the ground and pick up a job as well. So that's all I'd have to say.
Okay, thank you. Вопрос у нас был от Евгения. Он спросил, тяжело ли найти работу за границей по выращиванию. Ребята сказали, что это не так сложно, но нужно усердно работать. И у них есть знакомые, которые с легкостью нашли работу в Америке.
Если что-то умеешь делать, значит найдешь работу и в Америке, невзирая на то, что ты не знаешь английского, так?
Спасибо за ответ.
Вот так, Женя. Тебе ответили. Выключайте ли этот звук, у тебя очень сильно звучит ветер.
Can you tell us more about the education in the USA? Is it difficult to study in the USA?
Can you say that again?
Yes, sure. Can you tell us about the education in the USA? And is it difficult to study in the USA?
Oh, medicine, like doctor. Oh, doctor is very difficult. After college, you go to med school, and to get into medical school, it takes a lot of studying, and it's usually very difficult, and a lot of people don't go through with it because it also costs a lot of money. And it's very different, the system from Russia, to go to med school and become a doctor. So it's very difficult here in America.
Okay, in Russia, if you want to be a doctor, you have to study 6 years, and after 2 years for the special profession, like and how long do you study in the USA?
How many years?
По-русски переведи по вопросу, мама не будет помогать. Я ошибаюсь. Вопрос. Они понимают. Вопрос для русских.
I will translate it in Russian. Я спросила, сколько нужно учиться в США ребятам в медицинском университете. У нас это в России занимает 6 лет обязательных и 2 года у нас специальность.
So usually after you graduate high school, you go to college, university for 4 years. And then after that, you go to medical school for about 8.
It's like 6 to 8.
For about 6 to 8 years, which is pretty long. And
Well, I mean, it could be after your initial 4 years of college, which is the average of like, that's what most people do. Then if you're pursuing a medical field, it's usually like ranges from like 4 to 8 years. I mean, it could be longer than that as well if you go to some different fields, but it could, it's usually around 4 to 8 more years after the initial 4.
it depends on what type of doctor or field you want to go to. The longest is surgeon. That's about how many years? 8? About 12 years if you want to be a surgeon. So, and usually you do like residency. But yeah, it's very long.
Переведите для русских.
Очень много нужно учиться после окончания школы. Ты должен пойти в медицинский колледж, где ты учишься 4 года, и потом медицинский.
Ну какая-то школа более высокая.
Да, университет, можно сказать, где еще 6 лет, для некоторых специальностей 8.
Длинный путь.
А для хирурга приходится учиться 12 лет. Okay, there are some questions in our chat. There is an opinion that the most effective way to learn a foreign language is to tell with native speakers. Is it true? What do you think about
To talk with?
Yes, yes.
To talk with native? It's the most effective way is to talk with native speakers to learn a language.
Okay, keep going.
You go.
I don't know. I think it helps like practicing, but I think you should also be like learning the language on your own and practicing every day. And like grammar especially is important, and like vocabulary. But I definitely think talking to native speakers helps you learn it faster and better.
Спросили вот такой вопрос, для всех говорим. Самый быстрый способ изучить другой язык — общаться с носителем языка. Это правда? И что ответили ребята?
Ребята сказали, что это, конечно, поможет вам очень, но это не единственное, что нужно делать, потому что нужно изучать плотно грамматику, расширять свой словарный запас, и тогда у вас все получится. There is another question. Yeah. Do you like read books? And what was the last? What book have you read recently? Do you hear as well? Do you like to read?
Oh, yes, I enjoy reading books a lot. I mean, recently I haven't read too much, but I definitely like reading.
I don't like reading.
Мы задали вопрос от Елены. Она спросила, любят ли ребята читать. Значит, Изабелла сказала, что она не любит читать, а Витя сказала, что она очень любит читать, и ей нравится. Okay, what book have you read recently?
The most recent book I read was, I think it was called The Martian. I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, but it was a book about a man stuck on Mars.
Okay, and do you know some any Russian books? For example, we know that Fyodor Dostoevsky is very popular in the USA.
For here?
Do you know him?
Of course I know.
Fyodor Dostoevsky.
What was that, sorry?
Dostoevsky. I do not know that.
Is that the other?
Do you know any Russian writers?
Is it
Well-
Tolstoy?
Толстой.
Lev Tolstoy, yes.
Well, War and Peace, of course, is famous, of course. So
«Война и мир» Толстого.
Okay, but it's a very big book.
yeah.
Yeah.
Сейчас. Мы спросили у ребят, каких русских писателей они знают, и они сказали, что они знают Льва Николаевича Толстого и его произведения «Война и мир». Well, and Vincent, Елена told you that you have a great taste in books.
Oh, you have a good taste in books.
Елена написала в чате, что у них это отличный вкус. We have one more question from my classmate. She asks, do you have any clubs where you can do what you like most? For example, we have a school where we can learn how to write articles. Do you have the same?
Clubs. Clubs. Yeah, in high school. Oh, in high school, a lot of clubs that I was in, and I was in clubs that did volunteering and stuff. But there are a lot of clubs I know, like same thing, like journalism club. There's like photography club, a reading club. There's a lot of different clubs for what you want to do. So
Yeah, I mean, if you have a passion, chances are you can either find one or you could make it yourself, because the school would allow you to make your own clubs.
Mhm.
So I know one of my friends, he made a ping pong club because he really liked to play ping pong. But there's also just a lot of clubs in general that you can join. As Isabel was saying, there's the science, there's a math club, there's journalism, photography, there's just everything you want. So
mhm.
There's a good selection, yeah.
Мы сейчас переведем вопрос-ответ.
Я задала вопрос от моей одноклассницы. Она спрашивает, есть ли в Америке кружки, клубы, где дети могут заниматься тем, что им нравится. И ребята ответили, что да, действительно, в Америке есть такие клубы, и в основном их очень много в старшей школе, и совершенно на разные темы. То есть кружки и по журналистике, и связанные с наукой. И Изабель сказала, что она состояла в кружке добровольцев.
Волонтеров.
Okay, we have some question again in the chat. In Russia, we have a tendency to read printed book, not electronic version. What do you prefer?
Озвучить вопрос, потому что не все видят чат.
Вопрос от Вари и Насти. У наших ребят уже не первый год наблюдается тенденция моды во что чтение печатных книг, несмотря на наличие электронных, и есть Окей?
What do you prefer, electronic?
Personally, I prefer a real book, a paperback book. I'm not sure, but when I have it on the phone or my computer, it's not the same. It hurts my eyes a little bit, and I mean, just having a book is always nice. So I prefer having a real book.
I agree. It's easier, and you can write in it if you want, and carry it with you on your phone. You know, there could always be technical difficulties, so yeah.
But I mean, of course, on your phone it's more convenient because you can have it anywhere as well. You don't have to carry a book around with you. But I prefer a real book, as I said.
Ребята сказали, что они предпочитают печатные варианты именно книг, потому что там можно что-то помечать, вписывать. Конечно, у электронных книг есть свои преимущества, например, ты можешь взять с собой, она всегда будет с тобой, но все-таки все равно им больше нравится печатные варианты. Okay, and the next question. Have you ever read a book, 1984 by George Orwell?
Yes.
Yeah.
We had to read it for school.
A lot of schools in America that's part of the curriculum. You have to read 1984.
In high school, you usually read it. When did we read it? I think we read it in 11th grade, so junior year of high school. So yeah.
And do you like it?
Yeah, I liked it.
Interesting.
It was very interesting.
Thank you. Итак, вопрос от Евгения Богушева. Вы читали книгу 1984 Джорджа Оруэлла. Если да, то вам понравилось. И ребята отметили, что это их программное произведение. Они проходят его в 11 классе. И им очень понравилась книга. Они сказали, что очень интересный сюжет. Okay, and I have a question for you. What exams did you pass?
What exam?
Exams, yes.
Oh,
Переведи пока вопрос.
Какие экзамены сдавали ребята?
So in America, we take exams. Like AP?
То есть куда? Когда закончишь?
Exams.
After school.
Like in college?
No,
Like to
after
go
school.
to college?
To go to college, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Хотят узнать, какие экзамены они сдавали по окончании? Или
По окончании школы.
по окончании школы,
Чтобы поступить.
чтобы поступить потом в университет.
Okay, so to go to college, you have to take SAT. It's like a standardized test. There's also another type of test you could take. It's called the ACT. So you choose between the two, and you can take it as many times as you want. But when you apply to college, you try to get the highest score, and like the higher the score, the better. It makes you stand out more for college, and you have a better chance of getting into a better college. Vincent and I took the SAT.
Yeah, so basically it's called the SAT, and it's a test that everyone gets. It's all the same. And basically there's two sections on it. There's math, and then there's also reading and writing, or reading and grammar. So it's like a time test. Everyone takes it together in the same setting, and you can take it as many times as you want, and it's out of 1,600 points. And basically the goal of the test is to get as many correct, so you get as many points as possible.
Yeah.
So so that's the ACT, and then they have something really similar, or that's the SAT, and then they have something really similar called the ACT, which is as I said, really similar, but instead of 1,600 points, it's out of 36 points. But anyways, those are the two big exams.
Thank you. Ребята сказали, что после школы им на выбор могут сдать один из двух экзаменов, где присутствуют такие аспекты: чтение, письмо, также много другое, и можно присдавать сколько угодно раз. Но если вы хотите поступить в хороший колледж, то, конечно же, нужно сдать на самый высокий балл, и тогда у вас все получится, вы сможете поступить туда, куда вы хотите. И ты имеешь неограниченное время для подготовки. То есть это не как у нас, просто там не знал. Okay, in Russia we have something similar. It's named ЕГЭ. We pass it after 11th class. And we have two exams that we must pass. It's Russian language and math. And you need to choose exams another, like for example, we will pass literature, English language, and social science.
Переведите, что
Мы рассказали о том, что у нас в России есть ЕГЭ, на котором мы обязательно сдаем экзамены, и обязательно это русский и математика, и также мы можем сдавать еще какие-либо экзамены на выбор. And if you didn't pass your exam, you for the boy, you will go to the army.
Oh, that's very interesting.
You don't have gap year. It's army.
Is exams hard in Russia? Are they hard?
Yes, it's hard, but if you are ready, it will be not very hard.
So a lot of studying?
Yes.
Study a lot?
In Russia, we can pass a state exam in English language, and also we can pass FCE exam. It is exam about the English language too. And if you have a certificate about the FCE language, you can study in different countries. It gives you a lot of opportunities, but you should pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not very expensive. Если сказала про то, что мы можем сдать английский язык на ЕГЭ, и кроме того, мы можем сдать экзамен по английскому языку, который проводит МСПГУ, называется FCE. За него нужно заплатить, и он дает тебе сертификат, который позволяет учиться в разных странах, но количество этих стран ограничено.
And we also have some exams from Cambridge, and they also with them we can improve our English and also go to other countries to study or work, for example. Я сейчас сказала, что у нас также есть экзамены, которые не только в институте проводят, но и представители приобрежья. И эти экзамены также позволяют учиться за границей или же там работать. То есть их дают. Also, I want to say that it doesn't matter if you a teenager or you an adult, you can pass this exam, take this exam. То есть неважно, ребенок ты или взрослый, ты можешь дать этот экзамен. То есть если у тебя есть желание. And I have one more question. How much free time do you have? And what usually do you do?
I have usually a good amount of free time, and usually I either work, so I'm a lifeguard at a pool, or I spend time with my friends and we like go to restaurants, go to, you know, DC, or just try to do stuff. I also swim, like I like to do that, and yeah.
Well, let's see. Yeah, with my classes this year, especially with Corona and everything, after I finish my classes, I have a good amount of free time. So as Isabel said, I work a lot too. And if I'm not working, I'm probably hanging out with my friends as well. And yeah, that's it.
Я задала вопрос, сколько свободного времени у ребят, и они ответили, что оно есть. Они in Russia, teenagers actually don't have too much time because we have a lot of homework. Я сейчас сказала, что по сравнению с Россией у ребят гораздо больше. Да, гораздо больше времени, потому что у нас много домашней работы. Изабель и Винсент сказали, что в свободное время они занимаются тем, что им нравится, например, Изабель занимается плаванием, и также они работают, то есть подрабатывают. И учитывая ситуацию в мире, сейчас очень много проходит онлайн занятий, и поэтому у ребят намного больше свободного времени.
I do want to say we still have a lot of homework. I have a lot of homework, but I try to make free time on the weekends. And then during the week is when I do all my work. So in the week, I don't really do much stuff except homework. But on the weekends, I like to spend time, you know, working and all that stuff.
Изабель говорит, что у них также очень много домашней работы, и поэтому они стараются отдыхать на выходных. Но они не делают, что well, I suggest you understand that we are studying as journalists, and I would like to ask you, do you read any magazines or newspapers?
Not really. I feel like they're kind of out of date here. Like no one really reads those anymore, or at least I don't. Usually I just look on like online, like social media and stuff, you know, everything's on there. So not really, I don't really read that.
And do you watch TV? I mean news TV?
Sometimes if I have time. It's more my parents watch the news a lot, especially with there's an election coming up, so there's a lot on the news going on. Do you watch the news?
Okay, and do you know any Russian TV shows?
Russian TV shows. When I was younger, we used to watch what was it called?
Old cartoons.
Like cartoon shows. What were they called? No, but what were the names of them? It's like Kuzya and Shasimoy.
Домовая Кузя, наверное. I think.
Переводите.
Мы спросили, сказали ребятам, что вы учитесь читать на журфак, и мы спросили, читают ли они какие-либо журналы или газеты. Изабель сказала то, что на не читает журналы и газеты, потому что она, ну, для нее это неудобно, и она предпочитает видеть новости в интернете, какие-то онлайн-сайты. Вот. И они сказали, то, что даже по телевизору они редко смотрят новости. Но зато их родители, наоборот, очень часто смотрят. И мы спросили, знают ли они какие-то русские программы, шоу. Они сказали, что в детстве смотрели мультик «Домовенок Кузя», я думаю. Okay, and we have some questions in our chat. So Elena Bykova asks, do you have a dream?
A dream like job? Or
No,
or a
just dream.
okay, go ahead.
You go.
Okay, my dream, I guess, is to be successful in life. You know, get a good job, have a family, all that stuff. I guess that's my dream in life. I don't know.
Let's see. I would say my dream would be to travel the world one day. That's what I want to do.
And
Wow.
what countries do you want to visit?
What countries do you want?
I want to visit, let's see, Greece. Well, I intend to go as many places as I can, but I really want to visit Greece, Asia, Venice, Russia as well,
Okay.
but just South America.
Everywhere.
But yeah, I want to travel everywhere. So
We will wait you in Russia.
what was that?
We will wait you in Russia.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I'll come too.
Мы спросили у ребят, задали вопрос в чата от Елены. Она спросила, есть ли у ребят мечта, и Изабелла ответила, что у нее мечта стать успешной в жизни. И Винсен ответил, что у него мечта это много путешествовать, он хочет посетить Грецию, Азию, Россию, Южную Америку. And there is one more question in the chat. Do you know Navalny?
Wait, what?
It's a question from Evgeny. Do you know Navalny?
No. What is
He's a politic.
no?
No? It's Thank you. And
No, we don't.
and one more question. Why would you like to travel in Russia, around Russia?
Why would I like to travel around Russia?
Yes.
Well,
What attracts you?
well, I don't know. I've always thought it was a very beautiful place, especially Moscow, and I've always just wanted to visit it, and especially since I'm also partially Russian, but I haven't been since I was younger, so it'd definitely be nice to visit again.
Вопрос из чата, чем вас привлекает Россия в плане путешествий. И Венедиктов ответил, что здесь очень много красивых мест, которые он хотел посетить. Кроме того, его мама сама из России, поэтому он хотел вернуться сюда, потому что он не был здесь с самого раннего детства. And you were born in USA, yes? We can't hear you. Were you born in USA? In the USA?
I'm so sorry. Can you say that one more time?
Were you born in the USA?
Oh.
Where?
Yes, we were born in Virginia, in like Fairfax. So yeah, it's pretty near where we live right now.
And I know that you can to choose subjects in a school. Is it true?
In high school, you usually take classes in each subject. Like there's certain number of classes and types of classes you have to take in order to graduate. But in college, usually you choose your major, which is like the subject you study, and based on that, you take classes for that specific subject.
Well, in high school, you have to take the they call it the core classes. So it's math, English, science, history. So you have to take those 4 classes, the main ones, and then they'll give you maybe 2 or 3 extra classes that you can choose whatever you'd like to take. And then in college, it's the same thing. You get more freedom on what you want to choose, but you usually stay within your major or what you first decide to do. So you both have, in both levels, you have a lot of options on what you want to do. So
Okay, thank you. And I have a question about your prom. Was your prom so beautiful, like it's like in films? Yes, like in films. Because when I'm watching American serials or films, it's very beautiful. It's very exciting, and I just like.
Well, this year we didn't have prom because of, Corona and all of that. Yeah, it was kind of sad, but I went to prom. Did you go to prom? Oh, okay. I went to prom 2 years ago, and it was very beautiful, very nice. It was like in a little, it was like in a reservation area, a lot of decorations. And in the middle was like a dance floor and stuff. I don't think it was as nice as it is in movies. In movies, it's very nice, but it's still very nice and enjoyable. And I would say,
Pupils have a prom in the July or August. Because usually we celebrate it in June, but we have Corona time, and they were very sad about it, but they celebrated in July, and they was very happy about it.
did you guys go to prom?
Yes, we have prom in this year, and we are going to go in the Saint Petersburg.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
That's cool.
that's nice.
Do you know about in St. Petersburg in summer it is held an event called Scarlet Sales. Yes. Have you ever heard about it?
Can you repeat what it's called?
Event called Scarlet Sales. Scarlet Sales. In Russian, we call it Alay Parsa.
No, I have not heard about that.
It is a big and exciting event. Pupils from different cities in Russia came to St. Petersburg, and it is many ships, one ship with.
Скажите по-русски, мама им поможет. Мама рядом, она переведет быстрее.
With red sails, and it is very exciting. I was here when I was graduated from the 9th form. I went to this event, and was a great experience, and I liked it very much.
That seems really cool.
Yeah, there are a lot of so you can dance or sing. You can see a lot of groups, musical bands in the streets, and it is atmosphere is really adorable, amazing, exciting here.
Hmm.
And do you have any events like this one in your country?
Sorry, can you repeat that?
Do you have any events like the Scarlet Sales, for example, in your country?
Do we?
I mean, some festivals.
Festivals.
There's definitely a lot of, yeah.
Usually there's a big parade for Thanksgiving.
In
There's
DC or New York?
New York.
In New York City for Thanksgiving, there's a parade. For Christmas, there's a parade too.
And New Year's, the balls drop.
Yeah, in New York.
So
And yeah.
Мы задали, точнее, мы рассказывали ребятам про алые паруса, которые проходят в Санкт-Петербурге ежегодно. И также
We have this picture.
That's so pretty. Wow.
Yes,
That's really nice.
a big fireworks also here.
Wow.
oh, I mean, of course, 4th of July as well.
Fireworks.
But
Everyone does that.
besides 4th of July, I'm not sure if we have any festivals where we do lots of fireworks and all that stuff.
Mhm.
So
Итак, мы рассказали про наши мероприятия, масштабные мероприятия, и спросили, есть ли что-то наподобие в США. И да, такие мероприятия есть, это фестивали, например, Рождество, День Благодарения, да, и некоторые другие, и в основном они все проходят в Нью-Йорке.
Да. И мы рассказывали сейчас, Ксюша забыла учить, рассказывали про алые паруса, которые мы можем увидеть. And what is your favorite holiday?
I think my favorite holiday is Christmas. What is your?
I like Christmas as well. I think Christmas is my favorite.
Мы задали вопрос, какой любимый праздник у ребят, и они ответили, что у них это Рождество. Okay, and we have this one question in our chat again. So, what music do you like? What kind of
Music?
music do you like?
I like to listen to a lot of different types, but some I listen to is like pop, rap. I don't know if you know what that is. There's-
Who's your favorite singer?
I don't know. I don't have a favorite. There's so many good ones. I also like classics, like old songs. What about you?
Pretty similar to Isabel. I like a lot of like hip hop and rap songs as well. But I also like older classic rock songs too. So a large variety. I really don't know who my favorite is. I like a lot of them. So
And do you know any Russian songs or singers?
Oh, do I? Not really. Yeah, no. I know some songs, but not any artists. So.
Мы спросили у ребят, задали вопрос от Евгения, какая музыка нравится. Ребята сказали, что они слушают практически все. Например, Изабел, она любит хип-хоп, рэп. Но у нее нет любимого конкретного исполнителя, ей нравится много кто. И принесли даже есть классические песни. Да. Так же, как и у Винсента. Винсент тоже, он любит рок, любит старые песни, ему нравятся. Тоже много групп, которые... And one more question. Well, Christmas is soon, and Yulia Vikova want to know, do you have any customs or traditions in your family about this event?
Usually
What's
customs or tradition. Usually for Christmas, we have my mom's side of the family come over, which is our Russian side, and my mom cooks a lot of Russian food. She cooks a lot of food. And then we usually open presents in the morning with everyone. And then in the evening time, we go to my dad's side of the family for dinner. And that side is Korean, so we usually have Korean food. So that's usually what we've done every single year, and it's been fun. So.
Thank you. And what is your favorite Russian dish?
Russian dish?
Yes.
My favorite is vareniki, the ones with
vareniki.
potato. What's yours?
With cherry or with potato or with
I like it with potato.
or with cherry, maybe.
I like pilmeni.
Oh, pilmeni. It's very tasty.
And also like monthly, really good. My mom makes all the time.
Прозвучал вопрос от Елены Быковой, какие традиции есть в вашей семье. И так как ребята, у них есть корни и азиатские, и русские, то они первую половину дня проводят с мамой и едят русскую кухню, а вторую половину дня они идут к семье папы и едят азиатскую кухню. Также мы задали вопрос о том, какое любимое блюдо ребят из русской кухни, и они сказали, ну, я думаю, вы слышали, и все поняли, что это любят вареники, пельмени, еще им нравится манты.
Вы хотите задать какой-то вопрос ребятам?
Do you want to ask us about something?
So where are you guys from?
We're from Kursk. It is a little ancient town in Russia, not far from Moscow here.
Город
It's near to Moscow.
Курск.
Just 700 kilometers, or 50 or 500 kilometers.
Have you guys ever been to America?
Where? No.
America.
Not, no. We were in the Sweden, in Estonia, in Latvia, Litva, and Finland.
And I also have been to Greece 3 times, and you know, it's the best country in my opinion. I really like it.
It looks so pretty. I want to go to Greece.
So I have two questions for you then. If you could travel anywhere in the world, where would it be?
I think it will be Cuba. Do you know this island? I have been here when I was 5 years old, and I don't remember a lot, but I remember very beautiful beaches and ocean, and very kind of friendly people live here.
And my dream is to visit New York.
And
do you say New York?
Yes.
And I also really want to visit USA because it's a very beautiful country for me, and people are very friendly and so beautiful.
Where did you say that was?
You're very pretty and you're very beautiful. It was a pleasure to me to talk with you, and I have a good mood. So it's a good experience.
So that goes into my last question. Where in the US would you want to go? You would want to go.
I really like Virginia. It's very beautiful to see.
If you come to Virginia, you can stay with us.
Oh, that will be great. Very great. And maybe California. I would like to visit Washington, D.C. I think yes.
That's
Also, I want to say that Virginia is very popular in some books, American books. All heroes, most of all, live in Virginia.
oh, I didn't know that.
Дорогие ребята, скажите, пожалуйста, сколько у вас времени сейчас в Америке?
Сейчас 7 in the morning. 7 in the morning.
Oh, too early.
Ребята встали в 6 утра, 5:30 утра, чтобы в 6 утра встретиться с нами на медиамосте. Мы благодарим вас за шикарное общение. Мне кажется, что мы только начали с вами общаться и хотелось это продлить. Спасибо вам большое, спасибо маме за то, что помогла нам связаться. Я
I
думаю,
want to
до
say,
новых встреч, да. Можно вам сказать прощальные слова и будем завершать нашу трансляцию.
Much thanks.
I want to say, your guys' English is very good. Very
Thank
good.
you so much.
Yeah,
It's very impressive.
yeah, very impressive. Good
Мы
job.
ждем вас в России.
Okay, we still lost Virginia.
Can you give your Instagram maybe for us or Facebook?
Oh yeah. Okay, I put it in the chat.
Thank
Should I put
you.
it in English?
We will be very glad to.
В чате напишешь Инстаграм.
Show me yours. Put yours. Put yours.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Изабелле, и Винсент напишет вам тоже свои контакты. Вы можете общаться, продолжать, совершенствовать с носителями языка свой английский язык.
So we will be very glad to keep in touch with you. You are really
Mhm.
very nice.
Yes, for sure.
Ну, прощайте.
Goodbye.
Okay. Спасибо.
Thank you
Bye.
very much.
Спасибо.
Much thanks.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye.